Antti.
Hi Ulrich.
It's now day number 4 at formnext.
Indeed it is.
Wow, and do you still remember day number 1?
I do.
What was your impression?
I was a bit surprised. It was surprisingly busy. At the booth, people are really interested to see the exhibits that we have here on the show.
Yeah, I remember that we had to re-equip our displays here with the booklets, really minute by minute.
Indeed.
When I ordered the printing, I thought, okay, let's print a few. Then I thought, come on, let's print a few more. And when I saw day 1, midday, that 2 or 3 of the boxes of these booklets were gone, I was really, really impressed.
Yeah, it was funny. We were discussing on the first day that I asked, how many do we have? We have plenty. Please keep sharing them. And now, looking at the final day.
This morning, you?
Yeah.
Here at the door?
I was trying to search for a new one, so I asked you, where are they? They're all gone. We don't have any more.
So I think we have 10 now,
Yeah,
so we will show
like
them to people and tell them, okay,
Yeah.
if you don't get a paper one, then you can download them afterwards on our
indeed.
website.
Please visit our website. All the info is there.
Yeah.
It's really funny. Yeah.
The most impressive thing I found was when people came into the booth and looked at this big air duct here, this peak air duct,
Yeah.
which we have. I just get it. Give me a second. Just to show it off to people. I mean, some of you guys haven't been here, I guess. So this is the thing that the Spanish guys realized. And people came in saying, this is from Peak? The surface is so smooth, amazing.
Yeah, and the second comment that I heard, hey, that's really huge. Can you really do this with 3D printing?
Yeah.
Indeed, we can.
How do I put that now? Yeah, so I mean, it has just been one of the big exhibits, and we have plenty of other small ones.
Indeed.
Which ones found you, or did you see that the visitors found most attractive?
Actually, food printing. We have 3D printed tiramisu. That's been really interesting for people. And there was the SME was here present. People were able to have a taste of the tiramisu and the smiles on people's faces once they realized that, hey, this is really good, really tasty. That's been funny.
When Harry arrived on day 2, I think, he said, can I have one? So yes, go for it. Then he came about like, wow, that's so light and so good. And I mean, it's definitely not comparable to a bacon piece in between the classic tiramisu that you have, but the taste is really...
Indeed. Personally, I didn't have a taste yet, but the smiles on people's faces, they were enough for me. Indeed.
And good to know, the guys who did that experiment with the tiramisu, they are going for the Tiramisu World Cup.
Best of luck to them in the competition.
Also from my side, yes. The other SME that has been here at the booth, here in Frankfurt, were the guys from Pigini. There's Kasper Burkhardt. He's the guy who started to print an accordion.
Indeed, the instruments here, they've been also raising quite a bit of attention, and we've had them playing here, or the artists here playing also the instruments. That's been really lovely also.
Guys, there's a recording on our website with Stanislav and Ilse playing the accordion. Please watch that. Yes, but they are also going to leave at midday today, so best luck to them for their classic career, playing the accordion, and as well for Kasper for selling this accordion. Because there are 2 things I think that he really made out of that. The one thing is to make them lighter, so that kids can carry them. The other thing is it's at a low price point. I think it's around 1,000 euros, depending on if you want to paint it, if you want to have it a bit larger, a bit smaller, whatever. And you can size it. You can have it like at 80%, at 120% of the current size. So it's just scalable.
Indeed, it shows the benefits of 3D printing, additive manufacturing, that you're able to have these instruments for kids that otherwise wouldn't be able to play the large instruments.
Yeah. Yes, and the other parts that we've seen here at the booth are, for example, these coolers. There was one colleague exhibitor who scanned the...
Yeah, I heard.
Who really put that into a scanner here at the exhibition. Indeed. See how that displays in the scan. If there are any defects in it, perhaps which you don't see or whatever.
Indeed.
Yes, but that were also, I think, the questions from people that were passing by.
Yeah. And something interesting were also the lattice structures, because we have some here, some auxetic structures. They're really something that, if you haven't been working with 3D printing that much, they're completely new to you. So it changes also the design perspective. You need to have the change in your mindset about what 3D printing is able to do?
We've been coming to formnext with our key claim, grow your business with additive, join the AMable community. So the AMable community wants to bring people together, the knowledge. Did people react to that?
They did, and actually they really found it interesting that we're setting up a platform for them to be able to raise their challenges that they've already been identifying, and hopefully we can be there to solve them, solve those issues perhaps, at least give some ideas on how these type of issues could be solved, and bringing people, different organizations together to discuss these challenges. That's been something that people have found to be really interesting.
Yes, and we've been using these small flyers here to collect their opinion, to collect what do you see as a challenge. So did they talk to you about that one? What people see most as to be a benefit of a community?
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprising to me because this is an additive manufacturing fair.
It is.
Some
Yes.
people or majority of the people are familiar with somewhat with 3D printing, but still they still seem to lack some sort of information base or where to get the information. It might be that they're reaching out to the research organizations feels to them that we're not there yet at such a high level. So they feel like that this type of community, for us to be interacting there in between, that would be really beneficial for them.
Yeah, but basically it is this question, what do you expect, what do you need? And we got quite a bit of input here at the exhibition.
Yeah.
So I hope we can continue that.
Yeah, let's
Wrapping up today.
Indeed.
You're going to leave at midday, aren't you?
Yeah, unfortunately I won't be here for the last hours, but you'll be there to do everything well, so
Okay.
good luck with that.
Okay guys, so we're going to close today. Formnext is more or less over for us. We'll rip down the booth tonight, but we'll be back to you through our channels. Just come in, join the community, register, and we'll update you about our next steps. Thanks, Antti, for the interview. You're traveling back to Finland because
Indeed.
you're working for VTT.
Yes, indeed.
I'm going to travel back to Aachen because I'm working for Fraunhofer in Aachen. So we all go now, spend the network across Europe. Thanks a lot.